The wealthy Johnson family was the envy of the entire community. Mr. Johnson, a successful businessman, was known for his charm and generosity. His wife, Clara, was graceful and beautiful, the perfect picture of a supportive partner. Together, they had 2 children and lived in a luxurious mansion on the hill. To outsiders, they had it all. But within the grand walls of the Johnson home, secrets lurked. One rainy evening, Clara noticed her husband had been unusually distant. His phone buzzed constantly, and he stepped out of the room to take his calls. When Clara asked about his late-night meetings, he brushed her off with a tight smile. Suspicion began to creep into her heart. One day, while tidying their bedroom, Clara stumbled upon a mysterious envelope tucked under his pillow. Inside was a picture of a young woman she didn't recognize. On the back was a note. "Meet me tomorrow at our usual place." Clara's heart sank. Who was this woman? And what did she mean by our usual place? That night, Clara couldn't sleep. Her mind raced with questions. Was her perfect life a lie? The next day, she followed her husband. Discreetly, Mr. Johnson drove to a small apartment in the city. Clara waited outside, her hands trembling. When she saw her husband walk in, she decided to follow. Inside, she was stunned to see her husband laughing with the same woman from the photograph. The woman was holding a baby, and Mr. Johnson kissed the child's forehead lovingly. Clara froze. Was this his child? Another family? Before she could react, the woman spotted her. Shock and fear crossed her face as she whispered, "You weren't supposed to know." Clara fled the apartment, tears streaming down her face. She didn't confront her husband immediately, but the truth burned inside her. She had to know more. Watch out for part 2.